Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good.
I-
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing quite wonderful on this most wonderful of days, Last Lights. I mean,
Yay.
so Last Lights, to kind of banter and to give context, Last Lights is the idea of celebrating the equinox and the end of things to begin new things. The last time that I actually got to play this was on Equinox, and I was just like, "Oh
Oh,
wow,
cool.
this is so well timed." And today we're only a day off, so like,
Hey.
Oh,
yeah,
Not bad.
yeah, I'm very excited about this.
I want to see everybody's holiday gear because I know everybody is at least a little festive today.
I mean, mine's just my
David-
hair.
I mean, you got the Jack Frost hair.
Yes.
Mercedes
Nice.
has her awesome festive shirt.
Best festive shirt. Oh,
I
yeah.
just have to yes. Yes. Jazzy Dustin, you got. I know Jazzy has a yeah, nice.
I had one, but then it got hot, so I took it off.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm
are a
burning.
smoke show, yes.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Okay, so I have to tell, like, speaking of gifts and whatnot.
'Kay.
So these dice, I have to tell the story. So my dad got me these really pretty, like, blue-black dice that I thought would be really great for Rain
Okay.
for Christmas. And the reason he got them was to replace some dice that he had found that I had left behind at our house in Oregon
Uh-huh.
and that he had found and then lost. So he's like, well, I will replace them. And I was like, I haven't lost any dice. I only have like
Are they the
3
dice
sets
that I think
of
I know?
dice. And so to preface this, one of our friends, the Dark Lord Snicklefritz, always does a holiday party where there are white elephant gifts. And one year I was given a set of naughty dice.
What?
Which I jokingly call my fan fiction dice. Just like roll a scenario and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll write that. Okay. So I was like, what dice are you talking about? And he's like, well, they had like pictures on them. So that's what I got these for. And the funny thing is, like, he later found them and also sent them. So I did get them back.
You're like, don't read too much into those, please.
Yeah. Yeah. It was funny. I messaged Cammie about it and was like, yeah, my parents found the naughty dice. and they were like, oh no. And I was like, no, it was hilarious. The funniest part was, like, I was trying to explain to my mom, like no, really, these are just like joke dice. I don't have them for any other purpose. Like, not that would be bad if I did, but my mom just would not hear it. She was like, no, it's fine, honey. And I'm like, no,
I'm
you
not gonna
let me
judge
explain.
you.
I would like to explain.
Please let me
But-
explain.
But you know. So yeah.
That's amazing.
So
Oh,
that's my dice story.
That's
and you're like, there's these dice that are missing, and they're not the normal dice. And I'm like, I know what dice they are. I remember you getting those.
Yes, yeah.
that's fantastic. That really
They're
is.
very good.
Beautiful story, Pannon. Thank you so much.
Very
for sharing.
good. Very good. So, our stream doing okay? Any comments, peoples?
We have not gotten any comments as of yet, but I
Okay.
figure
But that's usually good. That means there's no, like, glitches or anything.
yeah. Rena says, "Sure, Pannon."
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Mom.
But if Rena can hear us, then I'm assuming we are off to a good start.
Hi,
Excellent.
Rena.
Yes. Hello, Rena.
So, I did have one last bit of holiday business.
By all means.
Okay.
Face is
Well.
business.
Business. So for this bit of holiday business, David, I'm actually gonna need you to go out to your car and look behind your driver's seat. Like, go ahead.
Like,
We'll be here.
I
Be here.
parked a ways away.
It's okay.
Oh, no. It was okay. We'll wait.
Fun.
Okay.
We will entertain.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm nervous. Put my mask on.
Okay.
My gosh, what have you done?
Is he gone?
He's gone.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm very excited for the surprise. In the meantime, yeah, let's talk about. Anyone else have funny stories to share or holiday business?
Nope.
No.
We're supposed to be entertaining while he's gone. We were supposed to have a plan, but we didn't actually.
I know.
I know, right?
I was talking to David's wife, and I was like, Z was like, can you like stall for like 2 or 3 minutes while he runs out to the car? I was like, yeah, no problem. We can totally
No,
stall for
because-
2 or 3
yes.
minutes. That's nothing.
We're apparently useless without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm doing fine. I'm dancing.
okay.
Da-da-da.
Everybody, woo. Everybody tell me about what cosplay you're working on right now.
It's in pieces.
I have like 3 that I'm switching back and forth.
Nice. Nice,
Um,
nice. Are they all surprises, or do you want to talk about them?
No, it's cool because one of them is the White Day Soren, and
Oh,
my
yeah,
goal is
yeah.
to have him done. Well, technically, I'll have him done by Valentine's Day, hopefully.
That'd be awesome.
And then, have any of you guys played Genshin Impact yet?
No, but I
Not
it is like
yet.
the only thing on my Twitter feed is just like Genshin Impact, like so I know who the characters are.
Yeah, so I have Venti on my dress form,
Oh, nice.
and then I'm working on a personal design for Aigami from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, and apparently one of my other D&D groups all wants to make our costumes and go to Evermore.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
cool.
start planning that.
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be
be really
awesome.
cool. That'd be like a nice setup to take pictures. How about you, Dustin?
I am just trying to work and finally get one prop commission done. Making
That is
lightning
fair.
stem blade.
That is fair. It has been like a grind to even like make these like little plushy thing I was working on has been like just do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel. And Mercedes.
Still working on Ikari and Snowco Link. So
Okay.
Snowco Link has not started hardly at all, except for the
Ah.
embroidery.
I was gonna
Okay.
say the
You guys
embroidery.
remember?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Hey, he survived.
Wow, you're speedy.
Run.
I did.
Did you get it?
Yes, there was something in my back seat.
There was.
That
No way!
yeah.
What?
I wonder what it could be.
I wonder what it could be indeed. First off, this bag's amazing. It's got a little kitty cat
It
with a bow
does.
tie. And this is just perfect.
Yes.
Wow.
Like that's a gift in and of itself. Oh, that orange juice is not
You
happy
could-
in my stomach now.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Take a minute. It's okay.
You know, I was even thinking, as I was driving to the office for the stream today, there's something shifting around behind my seat. I could feel it, and I thought it might have been like my tire pressure, or my automatic tire pressure thing, just like
Yes.
rolling around. And I was like, okay, well that's it. So clearly, I
Well, you know your wife is amazing because Z thought you were going to record at home.
yes.
And managed to cobble together this plan last minute. So
Would it
yes.
also explain why last night, as I'm drifting off, I hear, I really wish that you could stream from home more often. I was like, I do too, but the internet's better at work. All right, so there's a
Amazing.
wonderful written, thanks for all your hard work and creativity. Cosplay Chronicles and Stitch and Seam are a joy because of you. Much love from your players and co-hosts. And I am not one to hide my tears, so if I start
Oh.
bawling, this is all of your fault.
Okay. You have to start with the glitter one.
Assuming it's this one?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The like eye gougingly holographic.
That is a lot of hollow, yes.
Yes.
So as our DM, we thought that it was very important that you have this.
Oh,
Yes.
oh no. Oh no, I think I know what it is. And I'm excited and terrified. Oh, it's my uniform! Ah! Yes! I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this atrocious, atrocious wig that I cannot wait for.
Very good. Very good. The like half bald wig.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
terrible as I thought.
And it's cold. I'm taking the headphones off for a second.
Okay, okay.
We refuse to respect the authority of anyone not wearing that.
Yes.
Amazing.
This is what you've done.
Beautiful. Oh my
No,
gosh.
you're a real DM.
Oh.
I can feel the authority like oozing.
Oh man. Brenna wants to know where you found this.
Well, actually, we meant to get this to you toward October. So they actually had those just in the Halloween stores.
Just the
Get
Halloween store.
Spirit Halloween.
Yes.
Deeds, this is amazing, as you say. Vindictus, Hannon has been hoarding it since Halloween. She got it at Spirit.
Yes.
Brenna, I have a mighty need. Okay.
Yes.
There's this very nicely wrapped box, which I am going to feel
Yeah.
very terrible opening because it's just so well wrapped.
So well
That's the
wrapped.
goal.
In contrast,
is
I need to
insanely
show
good.
you. I need
Oh.
to show you how Dustin wraps things in contrast. After you're done.
Superior.
Like-
Superior.
Look at those nice seams. You don't see any of the edges of the paper. It's so good, you guys. Oh,
Craftsmanship just.
My
oh.
goal is to make you feel bad for opening it.
I do.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, the first year that Dustin and I were dating and we handed each other gifts,
Uh-huh.
mine to him was wrapped that way, and his to me was wrapped his way, and it was just like, okay.
It was vastly superior. I am a master rapper.
Oh goodness. Oh, I hate tearing it open. I really do. Like, it's so well wrapped.
that
So
wrapping
excited.
paper, I sold to my parents when I was a literal child for like a fundraiser at school.
Aww.
Amazing.
Okay. Oh, the box is sealed too.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Make it as difficult as possible.
Clearly.
You can save the note for later.
Okay.
But
It's cute,
so
but
cute.
it's so cute.
So cute.
I will definitely read that later. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
It's so freaking cool.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, the my mic.
No.
All right, everything's okay. Oh, look at these dice. Oh,
Wanna
you
see what the
guys!
front looks like.
I absolutely love it.
Yay!
Oh, this is so nice. Oh my goodness. This is the best, and it's got Dungeon Master. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Well, we are very excited that you like it because we actually, as a squad,
Oh!
have our own hoodies.
Oops, I'm holding up the wrong side.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. I am so very, very touched. I cannot. Words are failing me at this moment to express my gratitude for you and how much I love you all.
Fucking cool. Jazzy did an amazing job on them.
These are fantastic.
Yeah! Squad goals.
Yeah!
Double hoodie it.
Yeah!
Let me just Toss.
I feel like it adds to my like Raven dark dementia all black and
Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. And I cannot wait to read this note. Let's see what the dice have to say right off the bat.
yeah.
Because these are gorgeous white and gold dice. All right. First roll with the 20. Let's see what happens. Natural 20!
Oh!
I am not. I am
Nice.
not even kidding. Let me. Oh, no, oh, come on. Oh, now it rolled. Dang it. Well, the moment's ruined.
Aw.
But I legit got a natural 20. That was beautiful.
Crap.
Amazing. Amazing.
So all of the designs have a golden tool on them,
Ah!
Yeah, I get some
and then
golden
yours has a
die.
golden die.
I love it so much. It's so great.
So cute.
Ah. Okay. I don't know how to start the game anymore after that.
Now that
Because
we've derailed you.
just-
for-
just this is glorious. I am. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me.
Thank
and-
you. You work so hard for all of our streams and all of our content, and we love you lots. So we wanted you to know how much.
I definitely feel it. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Dang. Okay. Whew. All right. I'll bring myself together. It is the day of last lights. It is the longest night of the year, and on this day, people gather together in harmony and celebration of life, the journeys that you have all taken on, the struggles, the triumphs, and everything in between. The opportunities for you to all gather together and celebrate these moments where you have failed is one of them. And tonight, of Last Lights, you have been invited by some of the cosplayers that you guys have met. Not Five Goblins is there, so this is slightly outside of the canon of our last session. So no worries about the mended chain, no worries about a con coming up. Everyone's just excited to get into the spirit of starting over. And that's one of the great things about Last Lights, is that it is the night of starting over. It's where you kind of give up the things that really just you may not have accomplished, or you bit off more than you chew, or it doesn't have joy in your heart anymore. So you guys are being dropped off by Tolan's grandmother, as always, at this miraculous, fantastic, beautiful mansion up into the mountains, and it's snowy, and the air is crisp, and the sun is setting at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it feels joyous. And as you walk out of the little carriage, you can see the large house. Every window's aglow with candlelight, and you can see fires from inside and people moving around. A lot of them are in costume, some of them are not. Some of them are just in pajamas, and you can tell just through the windows that you guys are that everyone is having a great time. What do you guys want to do from there?
Thanks, Grammy Ma. I'll see you later. Don't get drunk on eggnog.
Hey, you're not the boss of me, and I'll do what I want. I'll
You have
do
to
it when I get
drive.
home. I'll do it when I get home. I'm a good child. Good person. Yes.
Child. Are there any like guests in specific we would recognize?
You do see not Five Goblins wearing the traditional trench coat, and they're kind of wobbling around. You do.
I'm gonna go give them a hug, but not pick them up. Give them a hug, because then they'll fall apart.
Dolan, it is so good to see you. Oh, Dolan. Oh.
My best buddies, all of not to you, all of you.
Oh yes, not to all of us, just me, because there is only one of me.
Yes.
It's
Not five.
It's
not
not.
five.
It's not the five. You also see Mercia, the goldcraft dealer, and they seem to be walking around having a good time, just kind of like chatting with a few people. And yeah, you're just seeing a bunch of different cosplayers here and there. You do see, what was her name? The hoity-toity one. Where's my notes? Ah!
Oh, the elf?
Yes, the elf. And
Ah.
she seems to be kind of chill right now. Like, she's not doing too much. You see Mel's a furbolg walking around in just, like, big, giant, like, pine scarf. And it looks like he just, like, ripped a pine tree and just, like, wrapped it around himself. And, hello, it is so good to see all of you. And just,
I love your tree scarf.
oh, would you like one? I can get one for you now. I can just go outside and go to the tree and I am.
Yes.
Okay, give me one moment. And they go outside. And as they kind of let you in, you see that there is a large fire at the end of this hallway. The hallway feels warm as you walk in, and you have that smell of nutmeg and cinnamon as you're walking in, and it feels refreshing, and it has that holiday spirit. You can get a sense of the pine and cedar of the natural surroundings. And as you are being welcomed in, a lot of cosplayers are waving to you. And at the far end, on the east side, your left, there is a long table, and that table has what normally people are giving up for last lights. Things that will be donated or repurposed for other cosplayers who might not have the opportunity to participate in some of the bigger, finer, grander cosplays because, you know, cosplay is an expensive hobby when it gets down to it. There's
I want to make this an actual thing.
Yeah.
You see a humanoid figure walk towards you, and then like it almost doesn't seem to have a face. It almost has the Ditto face where it's just like a couple of lines. And then out of the chest you see these two giant eyes open up like over the clothes, and it's oh hey, it's me, the Mimic cosplayer. Do you remember we met that couple cons ago? It was yeah, and like as the mouth is talking, it's actually like the torso is lifting up and down ever so slightly to like have that mouth mimic. Oh, hey, how is it going?
Good. Remind me what costume you were wearing, because I have like it's so hard to remember people outside of cosplay.
Yeah, I was Jet from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Very good choice, by the way.
Yeah. Gree was her name, the full elf who is very, very full of herself. And she even comes up to you, and she just has arms full of hot chocolate, and she just hands them to you. Doesn't even say anything, and like she's very joyous. She's very happy. She goes, here you go, and on with the celebrations. And everyone is having a great time.
Thanks, Green.
Just like blush in her presence, like embarrassed at my last interaction with her.
So you see that there's food. There is the table for the last lights. There's people moving around chatting, some people that you've never seen before. There does seem to be some reindeer games in sense of just holiday games. What all would you guys like to do?
Ooh. Well,
I'm gonna
What
go
kind of
play
games
games.
we
Yeah.
can do games. Yeah.
Reindeer games?
What are reindeer games?
Reindeer
Actual
games.
Reindeer?
Yeah, you find a reindeer. It's somewhere in the house.
Oh my gosh,
That
I'm
bow
on this.
Get my bow.
Now.
Don't kill it in the house, please.
So you see Gree putting down like a tray and like making sure like some of the hot chocolate is still full up. Oh hi, welcome. Well, it's so good to see you. I hope everything is well. How are all the four of you?
Doing good.
Good. And yourself?
I'm a little tipsy, but I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Would you like a little kick in your hot chocolate? I can do that.
No thanks.
Okay. Well, if
Absolutely.
you do, all right. Yes. All right. And she reaches into her cloak a little bit, and she pulls out a little flask, and she goes, tell me when, and she just starts pouring.
Oh, stop. Not that much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, if you do end up needing to spend the night, I have plenty of rooms here. I got this on a great AirDnD special, so we can make sure that there's no worries there. Just, we're out here. I figure it'd be safer anyways. What if a storm randomly hit and like you're all trapped inside? That would be horrendous. Not that that would be a plan at all. No, not whatsoever.
Oh,
So, would you like to play a game? We have the traditional the donut string, where you just try to get a donut off of a string. It's fun. It takes a lot of dexterity because you can't use your hands. We've
Well,
got
that makes more sense.
we've got a puzzle. I know.
can
Puzzle.
you use your tail?
Yes. Is it that you cannot use any?
Well, I didn't think this would be a rule, but if that's something that you want to try, you're more than welcome to.
Oh my gosh. Draxel,
Yeah,
let's do this.
let's go.
Okay, so you guys go up, and like a couple people are like having fun. They're holding their back out, and a high elf walks up and like tapes some of the strings to a beam, and these donuts just covered in a glaze that's still warm and it's dripping onto the ground. And like he sets it up so that way they're all about nose height for all of you individually. And I was like, the rules are, you can't use your hands, and you have to get the donut off of the string without just pulling the string down. You gotta like get the donut off the string, like biting and chewing and stuff like that. All right? Fastest one wins. And there is a prize at the end. Just saying.
Ooh.
Could Draxel using our tails?
You could just kind of skewer it.
I'm picturing very anime skewer where it like cuts to black and then a white line across the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Rain is going to be good and follow the rule and just pull his face mask down just a little bit.
We're
and-
following the rule.
You don't have to. I'm just saying Rain is going to.
We're following the rules. Hey, no tails.
Yeah.
All right. So for everybody who is participating, I need you to roll me a dexterity check.
Oh boy.
Actually, if you have, oh man, I forgot my character sheets. Oh no.
Oh no.
The DM's not prepared. What?
I know it's terrible.
It's okay. It gives me time to look up what my dex modifier is.
You're not prepared. No,
Shock.
Thank heavens for D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Sleight of hand, or
Oh. Okay.
acrobatics. I will take either or.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
They're all the same like
Yes, they are all dex
bonus
mods.
to me. So. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
4.
Okay, Rain got 4.
7.
Same 4.
6.
6. Oh wow.
We're all terrible at this.
Uh-huh.
Too bad
Drax.
getting a tail from behind you to in front of you to like push.
Just like tap it, tap.
So like you guys are like, and like your brains just stop working on the way
Yeah.
that like if I can't use my hands, how am I supposed to do this? Like this doesn't make any sense.
How does my
Not how
mouth
it goes.
work?
And so you guys are like, and you like you take off some bites here and there, and you don't want the whole thing to collapse, and like you're getting the frosting and cream like a little bit on your face here and there. It's just like, and I imagine that like probably like Talon or something is like, hey, hang on a second, this is just too tasty. Just gotta eat the rest of this. This is gorgeous. All right,
Donuts.
go ahead, everybody, roll me one more time.
Use a different die.
Ow.
15.
Yeah, 18.
18.
10. That's what I get for cheating.
You got 15, you got 18, and you got 10. All right. So as you guys are like biting into it, Vea, you just are able to use a little bit of your leverage and just kind of lean to one side and bite down, and then go from the other side and just yank with your teeth right off the string, getting the first one to get the string off, the donut off the string, and Rain and Draxel, you take second place. You tie at the exact same time, just You take
Nice.
a little bit of the string with you, but that's just spaghetti for later on, right? And
Tasty.
and Talon, you have more donut dust on your tail than you do in your teeth as you're trying to like pull the thing off, and eventually you get it. But like the room explodes in cheer, and they're very excited.
I'm just savoring this donut.
It's nice and warm, fresh out of the oven.
Good.
And the high elf who set all of this up comes up to you, Vea, and is like, congratulations, you won. Would you like a random item from the cosplay craft section, or would you like a gift card?
Go gift card.
All right.
Sweet.
He hands you a 5 gold gift card for your next golden merchant transaction.
Ooh. Nice.
And that
Awesome.
will carry over into the real game.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. There is a few more games. There's a snowball fight that you could participate in. There is a little hide and go seek throughout the house. There are a lot of different options. Or you could go to the table and give your item for the last lights gift giving.
I want to try the hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So,
Mostly because he's like the smallest and probably the easiest to hide.
Tona and Draxel, we've got tails.
Big long tails.
Just like
poking
we're like
out.
think we're hiding, but yeah, it's like all the way out there, just like nope.
G, she's sitting there like, okay, well, in order to make this really fair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of a number. And that number is going to be between 1 and 500. And I'm going to write down this number in the chat. From there, the one closest to this number gets to hide. So, Rain, pick a number between 1 and 500.
500. 32.
Okay, 32. All right, and Jazzy?
250.
250. All right, Draxel?
379.
379. And Tolan? As your lights are doing a Panic at the Disco
I
kind
know,
of
I
thing.
don't know why. I thought I fixed it.
It's like The Price is Right when you're like, what's their number?
Draxel took mine. I'm just kidding. I was gonna pick something around that.
You still can.
201.
201. Well, in the chat, I posted 32 exactly.
Holy crap!
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
100%. It's in the
Someone
chat.
has a perfect bid.
So, Rain, you
Yeah.
get to go hide while everyone else is going to go hunting for you.
That's actually my lucky number because, like, when I was in high school basketball, that was my team number.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
so coincidental.
That's so, like, weirdly specific. All right, I'm gonna hide.
Okay. So, everybody else, go ahead take your headphones off for just a second or turn the volume down just so that way Rain and I can have this one-on-one real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So, Rain, you see the entirety of the house. You can go outside. You can stay in this room. They're all going to cover their eyes. They're all going to go hiding. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be hiding against either their natural perception checks or their passive perception checks or their actual perception as they're looking around. So, do you
Okay.
want to go inside or outside the house?
I think there'll be more options outside.
Okay, so you head outside, and it's cold, it's chilly, there's still snow on the ground, but there's enough pathways that you could walk without leaving too much of a trail, but it's still wet that, if you're not too careful, you could leave a trail. So the first thing I'm
Okay.
going to have you do is go ahead and roll me a
Oh, boy.
stealth check.
All right. What's my stealth modifier? I got a 12.
12? All right, I will keep that in mind. So the way that this is going to work is that if they want to find your tracks, they have to roll higher than your 12.
Okay.
All right, so you're outside and you're kind of wandering out a little bit. You see a small set of bushes and whatnot. You see a few trees. There is a small cabin where clearly gardening tools and whatnot would be. Where would you like to go?
I'm definitely gonna lead toward the cabin.
Okay, so go into the cabin. On the cabin, what are you thinking?
Let's go in.
Okay, so you go into the cabin, and there's a nice workbench, and it's got plenty of tools and sharpening. It almost, if it wasn't such a cheery kind of holiday feeling, it would almost look spooky as you guys, like all of these tools are being hung up and whatnot. Like just the light catching it at just the right, like it could feel spooky, but it's just like you're having fun, and this feels kind of mischievous. So go ahead, with advantage, go ahead and roll me another stealth check to hide in the cabin.
17.
Okay. All right.
Which is good because the first roll was a 1.
All right. Everybody, headphones back in. Everybody good. Everybody good. All right. Okay. There we go. Yes. All right.
Well, that was fun.
So you guys all were forced to close your eyes. Rain is now missing, and you guys counted to the prerequisite 132 for whatever reason. That was the number that Gree gave you. And she's just having a fun time. She's sitting on the table. She's having her drink, and she goes, "All right, go find the cute little tiefling guy. Go find him. He's around here somewhere." So you guys could go searching through the house. You can guys go outside. What would the three of you like to do to go hunting for your friend? And not 5 goblins is with you, and so is Mimic Cosplay. What would you like to do?
Okay, where do we think they would have gone?
Draxel's good at this. Hunting.
Usually hunt like animals and stuff, but not people.
Well, like what do you
It is
want
the
for?
most dangerous game.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh no. That's
Just
terrifying.
hide and seek, but also we want to utilize your search and find skills.
This went from like very cute, sweet hide and seek to oh no.
Someone else is gonna have an arrow in the butt.
So where could they have gone again? Just outside?
So they could
Or
have
inside?
gone somewhere inside. It is a very large house. There are many different rooms. There's even places in this room that they could have hidden. They could have gone outside as well.
Okay.
I look for footprints.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll me a perception check or investigation.
Well, let's look at both of those. Oh, both are garbage. Okay.
Rain just had like muddy feet and didn't realize it.
Okay, I thought that was a 1, but it's a 7, so...
7?
7, yes.
So right off the bat, you're not seeing anything leading you one way or the other. You see a couple people like trying to like start giving you hints, and other people are like, "No, hey, this is their game. Let them have this. This is their fun."
Okay.
So what?
I got nothing, guys.
Yeah, you didn't find any tracks or muddy feet prints inside from where your guys are at.
What do you think, Bea? Draxel? Goblins? Mimic?
Goblins go, "We are not so good at the hunting thing. I think here, let me do a little roll with this new die that I got. It is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was a 19 naturally. This die is really good for me."
Guys, I'm sorry.
I feel like there was a little gust of wind when I was counting to the 132. It was a little bit chilly. Maybe we hit outside? Okay.
Outside.
All right, let's start it there.
So the 5 of you head up. Go ahead.
Maybe there's footprints outside because it's snowy.
Oh, yeah. And this is definitely more Draxel's domain.
Is
So
it like wooded outside?
It is more wooded than not. It is there is a very clear path that was shoveled. There is still signs of footprints coming and going here and there. There's different paths leading back around the house, trees and bushes and whatnot, all for someone to easily hide in.
I would like to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to start by trying to get up on the roof and just get like a bird's eye view of everywhere to look.
Wow.
Roll me an acrobatics to
Like,
to climb the building.
Yeah. No. Oh no. 12.
12? Yeah, you get on top of the building, like, it's slippery and it's slick, and like, you even get to one point where you're like, you climb onto another rafter kind of area and you start sliding back down, but using your claws, you like dig into the ceiling, and you just like pull yourself up and you get back to the top of the building. Okay? So what would you like to do now that you're here?
Just kind of take an entire just look around, see if I can find any footprints that are going off, not in the usual directions. Look through the tree line.
Okay.
See if I can get just like a bird's eye view of someplace someone else has gone.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Good, I'm actually good at those. 19.
You
Oh,
do
dang.
find a series of footprints that look very familiar to you, and they lead off from the regular flow of traffic a little bit to the side of the house.
Okay. Come on, push it back. Guys! Point down to it. Slowly take out my boomerang. And begin the
I was
hunt.
scared for my life.
They're not running away from us now. We're just looking.
Try not to hurt them.
So you follow the footprints, and they get to a certain point where they kind of stop because just the trail doesn't have any more snow or dirt to make the set of footprints on. But what you do see is you see a cabin in the distance. It looks like maybe a cabin for tools and yard equipment and whatnot. Several trees that have like perfectly aligned branches for climbing. Big, large, decorative bushes that are very clearly like setting up a hedge. Any of these would be fantastic hiding places.
I
Let's
start
go looking.
Okay,
in the bushes.
into bushes. All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
See how attentive he is. This can also determine how much the drink has affected him.
Whoops.
Mine
Okay.
was 17.
17,
13.
13. Nothing. Or not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Overall, that's a 10, but I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
No.
So Vea and Talon, you're like starting to like kind of go through the bushes. It's big enough that someone could like crawl in and hide. And as you are opening it up, you find this very pretty white hair, just curled up, kind of a little bit underneath the ground. You can see that small little tunnel, and as it looks up at you and kind of looks around in that like bunny kind of twitchy way, sees Draxel and lunges at Draxel and like just like latches on for a brief moment, not with teeth or anything, just like holds on. You rolled a 1, my dude.
It's like the Monty
Okay, but
Python
like-
rabbit.
Bunny.
Ah! So you can confidently say that the bushes did not have a rain.
Okay, should
Okay.
we check? Let's see, there was like a cabin?
There was a cabin and some really great climbing trees. I mean, like really great climbing trees.
I get up in the trees.
Do you take your new rabbit friend?
Is it still like attacking me?
It's not attacking, it just like jumped at you, and then like the way that a cat will like hang on to something, it's kind of doing the same thing of just like hanging on.
Okay, so I'm just like, take it, open up one of my satchels, and just.
Oh no.
All right. Are you going to climb? You said you're going to climb the trees?
I'm gonna climb the trees.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another acrobatics. Running, jumping, climbing trees. Quite literally in the acrobatics.
I'm not using that one anymore. See, I should have switched to that, because that is a natural 20.
Nice! I was really hoping it'd be something really low and I could throw more animals at you. So you start climbing the trees, and like after a little bit, you even climb a few branches high enough that you notice that like the branches themselves have a good layer of snow on them, and you are not seeing any signs of footprints or traffics, even from animals in these trees. It's pretty serene and like untouched snow.
Okay. Not up here.
Check out the cabin van?
Yeah, let's go in the cabin.
Okay.
Alright.
So you
Join us when you can, just safely, Draxel.
How tall? How high up am I?
it took you maybe like 10 feet at most.
I just drop. I just jump out.
2 points of damage.
Safely.
Okay. Cool.
I said
Actions.
Superhero landing or no superhero landing?
The 3-point landing.
So you hear this loud thud, and it's kind of dampened by all the snow around you, and you open up the door to the cabin, and the cabin almost could be a little spooky. Like there's all these tools just hanging up just almost ominously. There's very clearly series of paths for people to walk up and down. Go ahead, everybody, roll me a perception check.
21.
21.
Dang.
Yeah.
26.
26.
18 flat.
18 flat.
Jeez.
Well, with
Colin's
all
doing
of
great today.
with all of that, it doesn't take you very long to see that underneath the workbench there is a little curtain, and the curtain has been drawn shut, but there is this single tiefling tail kind of just moving back and forth, and you know, and I'll let you guys roleplay this out. You know that is where Rain is. What do you guys do from there?
I mean, with the
I
loud
like
thud
to,
of
like,
Draxel
throw it
landing.
open.
Hiding at?
Oh.
What'd you say?
I said with
Shadow's
the loud
like,
thud of Draxel landing, I think you'd be a little bit like, but
just
very
like a little
quietly.
gust of wind. Just be like, I don't know, guys. I have no idea where Rain is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I lean on the work table.
No, I start just trying to sneak up as quietly as I can.
Okay.
Roll
I'm
me
like, do your roll first.
roll me a stealth and let's see if it passes Rain's natural perception, or passive perception.
Oh, that's not great. 17?
What's your passive perception, Rain?
I got a nat 20.
Well, it's your passive perception, so
Oh,
it's
okay. I don't roll for that.
yes, it's just
Where
what
is that?
it should be just underneath your saving throws.
Saving throws.
It's usually 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, I see it. Okay, 11.
11. So yeah, you do not notice that Draxel is stealthing up behind you, while Talon has his elbow on the counter above you, and you think you've gotten away with this.
So like, Draxel, I'm like motioning to Draxel to like prep himself to kind of like boo. And
And
then
we're never gonna find Rain. Just
I think
like,
I know,
since
it's
they
crazy.
came
Pulling
in, he's kind of like slowly reeling in his tail because he's like hoping
like,
they don't notice.
oh, shoot. Just
And
be
then-
let in.
as soon as Draxel looks like he's in a good spot to do that, I'm just gonna like it open with a gust of wind. He'll be like, I don't know, guys.
As soon as the gust of wind goes, he's just gonna bolt for the door.
Do you know, like, the old, like, slapstick movies where you get, like, a pie in the face?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just start pulling the bunny out of my satchel, winding up.
Wow.
So you're gonna throw this bunny at Rain the moment that he starts booking it?
Well, there's more of the if we can get, like, the surprise in is what he's hoping for, just, like, suddenly just out of nowhere, bunny in the face.
He's like holding up the bunny when the curtain opens.
I'm
Opens
just,
up.
like,
I
getting, like, my
Talon
fastball
just
winding
looking
up.
over at Draxel and seeing him starting to do this, and his brain just breaking because he doesn't know what to do.
Rain, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 6.
You land on your butt, hard.
Yeah.
The curtain blows. You start booking it, trying to think that like maybe if you make it back to home base, you'll be safe. And then you just see this white-haired rabbit in front of you, and you fall, and you're just and you just see Draxel grinning madly, holding a rabbit.
Jeez. As the rabbit
Oh
landed
no way!
on
That's
me,
where
or-
Ray was.
Hey.
It's not on you. It's still being like
okay.
held.
It's I just like tentatively reach out and pat the rabbit's head. Hi.
I got this for you. Just like
Oh.
pulls out the rabbit.
Oh. Thank you. I guess he'll just hold it for now and pet it.
It's pretty chill. Yeah, it's not fighting. It's just kind of like, all right, yeah, this is me now.
My life now.
Yeah. So you guys go back inside, and things start winding down a little bit. People are having some drinks, they're talking, the games more or less end, and for all 4 of you for participating, you all gain another 5 gold gift card
Hey.
to the Golden Merchant.
All of us
Yay.
do? Or
Fi-
just one
five-
for the whole group?
5 gold each
Oh.
for the Golden
Nice.
Merchant for next time in real campaign.
Sweet.
Rena says, I want to do a whole session of D&D hide and seek now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
I will note that before they went inside, Rain let the bunny to skitter off.
Okay, perfect.
He's not gonna bring that inside.
So you guys have a chance to kind of enjoy talking with a few people. People are talking about what their plans are for the new year, the cons that they really want to go to, the cosplays that they all want to go to. What all are you guys going... So it's now time for you guys to put something on the table for Last Lights. What all are the 4 of you giving up?
Oh boy, who wants to go first?
Tolan.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm still thinking about it. It's been
Right.
a long think.
Rain has a pretty big pile of stuff he's pulled out of his bag of holding. So he has it's like a lot of black and purple fabric that was a Gengar Gijinka he was going to make and kind of abandoned halfway through. On top of that is sitting a pair of clearly oversized punk steel-toed boots just covered in studs and things. And on top of, folded and kind of tucked to the side, I don't know if you would recognize it, but there's a very well-worn Supernatural hoodie.
Aw.
Aw.
He's just gonna put them all on the...
Rain, as you are putting this down, you notice that there is another one to the side, and it's not like anything material, but you do see one that's like a note, and it says, the idea that costumes need to look exactly like the picture's game or show. I'm hoping that by leaving behind these thoughts, it will give me more room to be different and add really creative spins into my designs. And from Lynn Thompson.
Oh, cute. I would say he looks at the note and kind of smiles as he sets his stuff down.
Vea.
Okay, so what I have is just a ton of embroidery supplies, and it's different shades of gradient pink. And what it is I decided I was going to cosplay Yuna from FF10, and I was going to embroider this skirt, and it was going to be so pretty. And I'd never embroidered anything before, and I improved so drastically from when I started to just where I am now that I kind of don't want to finish it because the skill difference is just so clear, and I feel like I'd have to redo it. But I don't know. I think I've worked on so many other projects since that I'm just going to give all the threads and everything and the fabric that I hadn't cut into for this cosplay, and I'm just gonna set this cosplay out of my mind.
As you get it out of your mind and you kind of give it away, putting it down, you see a game controller of some sort, and it says with a little note, "I'm looking forward to starting all together and waiting until the right time, and I'm giving up what causes excessive procrastination." And it says, "Assigned, Kevin Reeder." Draxel.
Okay, so pull out what looks to be like a large like harness that you would like wrap around to stick around your chest, and it's got a bunch of these different like pipes and whatnot coming out the back of it for a costume of this of Gilgamesh from the Final Fantasy series, where he's got like all 8 of his arms, and it's kind of like sometimes I just keep trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I just need to like take a step back from the huge projects, trying to like make it so massively insane, and just enjoy the smaller things. Cosplay things that aren't unnaturally excessive. I'm just gonna like make costumes I like right now. Nothing that too crazy.
And as you do that, you see one that says, "I'm postponing an anniversary build and my Vaporeon build until I get my health in line." And that one's signed X Angel. Talon.
Okay. Talon knows what he's gonna put down. He walks up and he looks to make sure no one's looking, and puts down some knitting needles.
Oh,
And he's tried and failed to knit with knitting needles, but he hopes that someone will find joy in them and that they'll be able to knit their own fake chainmail if they want to.
Beautiful. And as you put yours down, you see that there is a very large purple and blue cloak, and it's just almost seems like it would be this perfect like dark character kind of thing. Not too sure what it is at this point, but it's just right next to you. No note on this one. It's just up and away.
Awesome.
As you guys chill and kind of relax and kind of feel the somberness of it, but also with that new found relief of just like, this is no longer something that's holding me back. This is no longer something that I feel is in my brain, and there's that guilt behind it of just like, it sits in my craft room and I'm never gonna get to this, and someday it's gonna get done, but you tell yourself that, and it's just not quite the case, and we all know that. Like, that's been a reality. Kiwi says, "I'm giving up the idea that I need others' approval to start or to do things I love."
oh, I like that.
And you guys all kind of have a fun little time and just relax, and you get to know Gree a little bit, and she's kind of chill. She's still a little uppity. She likes very expensive things, and like if it's not expensive, it's not worth it for her.
I'd say Rain is always kind of like a step behind Vea and won't quite interact with her. But he seems to be warming up.
Wonderful.
I like the idea that Tolan is like caught on this idea that whatever she is like giving out in her drink is probably expensive, and he didn't mind the taste of it, and so he's like just hanging and being like, she's really nice when she's drunk.
And a few hours pass, and you guys have a really great time. And fast forward a little bit, all the lights kind of go down, and I need all 4 of you to roll me a perception check.
13.
13,
11.
11,
16.
16,
Math 23.
23. So everybody but Draxel. It's kind of late at the night, the fire's died down, it's harder to see, and you're just kind of having those quiet moments, where you're all just laughing, telling cosplay horror stories, and moments of levity of just like, oh my gosh, do you remember this time at this con and whatnot? And Gree's got a lot of them. She's just like, so there was this one time that I was at a con, and then there was this guy, and this guy was just like, I really like your costume, how much for it? And I was like, I'm not selling this costume. And then he literally pulled out a bag and just plopped it on my table because I was boothing at this one. And I was like, that again, my costume's not for sale. And they were like, okay. And he pulls out another bag. Bam. How much is it? And I was like, dude, like, get the message. Come on, like, it's not for sale. Besides, like, you're way thinner than I am. It's just gonna fall off on you. Like, you don't have any of the proper gear, if you get my drift.
Assets.
And yeah, assets. And like, he drops a third bag, and he's like, look inside the bags. And you know what was inside those bags? Do you know what was inside those bags?
What was it?
Platinum pieces. Individual
Oh, geez.
platinum pieces.
I don't think I've ever seen even one of those.
I didn't either. And I opened it up, and they were all platinum pieces. And I was like, well, for that much, it ended up being 300 platinum pieces.
Wow.
Jeez.
I could have retired, but I'm an elf, and I've got lots of life ahead of me, so I'm gonna just keep doing this thing. So I said, all right, give me 5 minutes, and I went back to my carriage, and I got into my civvies, and I came back, and I gave him the costume, and I was like, if you want this custom fit to you, let me know, because I will do that.
That's amazing.
The Rain and Vea and Talon, as the story happens, like as you guys are kind of giggling, you notice that there is this scratching noise coming from the table where all of the items have been dropped off. What do you three do?
I look under the table.
As you look under the table, you kind of like lean down underneath it, and you see these two
Is it the
scaly,
bunny?
small legs running into the shadows.
Oh.
I'm invested in the story. I'm like, what did he do with the costume?
I know, right?
I was a little scared to ask. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared to ask but he's then like, no, I want to buy it and give it to my partner, and my partner would love this costume. I was just doing this Jean Grey thing. It wasn't that really great. It was just like, it had the wings though. That was like, I was really proud of the wings. And yeah, it was their partner's favorite character in the X-Men series. So like,
Wow. I was waiting for that to turn like creepy or gross.
I'm sure
Like,
it did
Super cute.
later that night in their hotel room, but I wasn't gonna ask that question.
La, 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 la,
Exactly.
la, la.
Yeah.
Toland's gonna like tap Draxel and be like, I saw something, and then just kind of like go under the table in the direction that he saw the scaly feet going.
You just like go under the table.
Yep.
I love this image of just like a dragonborn like belly crawling.
I'd say Rain's trying to like hold the conversation until they start to exit, and he's kind of like, excuse me. And kind of like trying to do damage control with like
Yeah.
whatever they're doing.
So you do you. You're fine. Enjoy. Have fun. Just yeah. If you need
Yeah.
you need a place to crash, go crash. It's fine. So Talon, as you are crawling underneath the table, you kind of follow the direction of the sound, and you end up getting to a stone wall. Like, you followed the steps exactly into the shadows, and then stone wall, nothing. They're gone. There's no sign of them.
Touch the wall.
You touch the wall. It feels like a wall.
Oh. Well, I saw something.
Rain's gonna kind of like crouch down and be like, "You all right, buddy?"
I saw something. Little feet, little scaly feet scurrying off, and they come to this wall, and
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of people here. It
I might
wasn't-
have had too much of what she was giving out. I don't know.
Were they doing anything suspicious, or?
I heard scratching, and then I saw the feet, and I was like, I'm gonna follow that.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we get you up off the ground and
Okay.
making less of a spectacle.
As you help Talon get off the ground, Talon, you're not tipsy, but you're pleasantly buzzed. We'll say that.
Pleasantly buzz, yes.
Pleasantly buzzed. And you look, and all four of you look at the table and notice that half of the things on the table are now gone. They are missing.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Something is happening here.
Someone taking the giveaway. I mean, we're giving them away. I guess
Yeah,
if it's useful to someone.
Isn't that like the point?
And Gree comes up and goes, well, I kind of had hoped that we could give it to, the proper people, and this isn't, I mean, it's just not kind of cool, It's just, it's not cool.
Okay.
I'm a little tipsy. Would you guys help me out here on this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll start investigating like a detective.
Okay.
I am pleasantly buzzed and overconfident in what I think I am doing.
Okay.
I would also like to roll for investigation.
All right. Go ahead and both roll for it.
As a 13.
10.
13 and 10. So with your combined investigation, you can pick up on two different things. One, that the table actually has these like kind of claw marks scratched into it, as if something with claws reached out, scratched into the table, and pulled a bunch of things away.
Jeez.
Just these like very sharp talons. And then you can tell that the way that it was pulled is it walked in the opposite direction of where everyone was, towards that wall that Tolan, you saw the legs walking towards, and then like once it got into the shadows and you got to the wall, it looked like a regular wall.
Okay.
Can I do detect magic?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I would like to cast that.
So you
Owen's like, I bet it's kobolds.
So you cast detect magic, and you notice that there is a invisible rune on one of the cobbles of the stone wall on this building here. It's very, now that you're looking at it, you can like feel the aura about it, and it's a very simple rune of just kind of like a doorknob. Twist the rune ever so slightly, and it should open up a path.
Hey guys, I think they might have used this.
Use what?
There's this magic rune here, and
Oh, I was trying to figure out why you're pointing at a brick.
Yeah, I can't see. It's crazy.
No, Drexel, it's magic.
I used the magic thing.
He's magic.
I guess activate the magic thing to do whatever it do.
So the rune shifts ever so slightly, and the brick even starts to shift, and it seems like it shouldn't shift because it's all stacked on top of each other. And as it shifts, it rotates past the rest of the bricks, and you feel a slight rumble. Not big. It was just kind of like as if someone were to be sliding something heavy across the floor behind the wall. And you notice that a small doorway that seems to be about 3.5 feet tall by 3.5 feet wide from the floor up opens up, and there seems to be this cold breeze coming in, but not outside cold, just a little bit chillier than what you're feeling inside this large space.
Okay. Can I mean, Rain's a little hesitant to just dive in, but
Let's
also
solve this mystery. I crouch down.
Is it too small to get through?
No, it is not too small. You'll have to crawl through, but yes.
Okay.
I crouch down. I start going on. I'm gonna solve this mystery. Let's go. We got this.
We'll let them go first, but I will follow.
So, what is the marching order that you guys are in?
I mean, Rain's not gonna like jump to it as much as the others, so he'll
Tolan's
probably be
jumping
like
in again. He's feeling
third or fourth.
overconfident in his abilities. So
Draxel, are you right after, or?
I am right after. I pull out my dagger and I cast and I use Blessing of the Trickster on you, Tolan.
Oh, what is that?
You have advantage on stealth checks.
Oh, dope.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So I'll just pull up after Draxel.
Okay.
And I'll take up the rear.
All right. So this is where we will roll into roll 20. Let me move
I am being stealthy.
Yes. So you guys come downstairs, and it's this winding steps that you are going down, and you even hear Gree at the top going, "Well, this is the last time I do AirDnD. I'm just gonna get me all sorts of trouble. All this nonsense. This isn't good. This isn't what I wanted at all." And as you guys roll down these stairs, everything seems to be going okay. You're not having too much of a like trouble. It's dark, but the stairs, they're pretty consistent. They're not slick, they're not wet. It starts getting musty after a little while, that smell of nutmeg and cinnamon.
And it's all like this 3-foot wide area, or did like the tunnel lead to stairs that are normal height, or am I crouched forwards going down some tiny stairs?
That last one.
Okay.
Is that last one.
All right.
Is there enough to see by, or do we? I guess I have dark vision, but
Right off the bat, not so much, no. But once you
Okay.
guys come to this clearing, you come into this large open space. And this open space it has two different hallway directions that you could go into. And there are a few torches here and there, but they seem to be dwindling away. Like they might die in the next couple of hours or so.
Okay. I crack my back because, like, crouching. So, which way do you think we should go, guys? We have a mystery to solve. I look for clues.
Okay.
Like anything that's been dropped or scratchy marks or that
Perfect.
stuff.
So
Cast guidance on you. Right, as you start looking, I tap you on the back, give you guidance.
go ahead and roll a perception check and with your guidance.
Does guidance mean advantage?
You get a D4.
D4.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. Where's my D4? Hang on.
Clickety, clickety,
Okay.
clickety.
I'm just gonna use the actual dice. So that's a 2 plus 4, so 6.
Oops.
Thank you for the guidance.
You don't notice it, like you're just like so busy trying to crack your back. You know sometimes when you start cracking your back and there's like one vertebrae that you're missing, and like you just like keep going over and over again trying to get it to go. You end up just focusing on the ceiling the entire time and like it's brickwork up there. That's stone.
Oh, it's real nice.
Any sign? Are we spaced out enough that we could also investigate?
Yes, you all could
Okay.
individually investigate at this point.
I would also like to look around then.
Okay. So yeah, you see a hallway leading north. You don't see much down it. Again, it's pretty dark, even with your dark vision. And then you can see that there's an opening coming up, more of a circular room to your right or to the west, from where everything was.
I'm gonna look around the entrance to the circular side and see if there's any hint of anything.
Okay. So you
I'll,
get.
I'll go help Rain.
Okay. I need. Still learning roll 20.
It's okay. It's neat to watch the little like. Is this something they can see on Twitch too?
Yes, they can
Sweet.
see.
Awesome.
So
I
you
love that.
come into this room, and in that room you see a very stereotypical Christmas elf
Oh.
sitting in the middle of this room, and he looks old. He looks like just
Oh.
like he's got a gnarly little cane with him, and he's walking up, and he looks up at you, and he goes, "Oh, hello."
Oh. Have you seen anyone going by with like maybe carrying a whole lot of stuff?
Couple things. I did see a little guy come across here, and he just ran. He ran back there. I think he was going to his mom. His mom's a kind of a jerk.
Oh.
Just
Oh no.
a jerk.
Oh.
She likes to hoard things, so she just yeah.
And which way did you say they went?
Back that way. It's in this direction, and he points to the back corner right behind him.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had the map zoomed in too far. There we go.
Well, I can stand on top of people. I'm not gonna do that.
Should we check that way, guys?
I want to stealthily
Probably a
check
start.
that way.
Okay, I will let
Oh.
you.
All right. So I go around you guys, not on you guys, and I'm like, "Hi, elf,"
Roll me a stealth check.
and I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
keep close to you and follow. I will join. And you have advantage on that.
Yeah. Okay, that was an 8 for the first one, 17 for the second one.
Wow.
So 17. There you go.
Oh, I got a 9 on the new dice. All right, so you guys start stealthing around, and as Rain and Vea, you guys start getting closer. He's like, wait! I can't let you go through. I can't let you pass me. I have to have you answer some riddles. I was hired. It's a thing. I'm so sorry. It's just a thing.
What?
Okay.
Oh. All right.
I am not good at riddles. Let's.
We did okay
Let's
at
do
the.
it.
We did okay at the con.
Okay. It's 3 riddles. And if
Okay.
you don't get them right, there are consequences.
Okay.
Just letting you know now. Clearing the
Wait.
air.
Wait, what kind of consequences are we talking about?
They're not fun ones. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Um.
Is this like a group answer or?
I'll let you discern amongst yourselves and let you have the final answer kind of thing.
Okay.
Declare that. How about that? Yeah, we can work together.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah. Okay.
Why are Christmas trees bad at knitting?
Why are Christmas trees bad at knitting?
Her breath.
Because
was
they
just
keep
like,
dropping the needles.
because they're trees.
Do you
I yell
shout that?
Yep. I shout that because I
And he-
know it.
And he turns around and he goes, "Hey, get back here! Get back
Oh.
here! Come on!
I come back.
we.
All right. So you've now answered that. Wonderful. You've answered one of the questions. What does a snowman like to eat for breakfast?
A snowman like to eat for breakfast.
Thinking like carrots, but that's their nose, and then I was thinking boogers because their nose is made
Why
of carrot
would they-
boogers. And
Why would
maybe
they-
not that answer.
No.
Frosted flakes because they're all frosty.
Oh, I like
The
that.
lizard boys got it. The lizard boys got it. All right. Last one, and then I can let you go either into this room up here or this room back behind me. Okay. This one's the challenge. What do you get? Well, excuse me. When you go out in a blizzard and you see a vampire, what do you get?
Frostbite.
Frostbite! and he does kind of a little dance and jingly bells on his hat and his feet and just
I
Alright,
would dress
good
like
job.
an elf, like a Christmas elf.
Yes, that is exactly what I am. I'm very reminiscent of a Christmas elf. Very long distant cousins from high elves and wood elves and whatnot. It's not great. All right. Then my job's done. I'm gonna and he goes over into the corner and he pulls up a chair out of the wall, and he's like, "All right, that's my turn. That's all I needed. So have fun, you guys." As I move the entire map.
Alright, well, that was weird, and I'm glad we're all fine.
I feel okay given that I got 1 out of 3. It's better than I thought I would do.
Hey, nice. I guess we should probably keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going. That was weird.
Okay.
Gonna go be sneaky again down this hallway.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sneaky again.
So
So
as you guys sneak, go ahead and roll me a stealth check for everyone who is sneaking.
So I also just
boy.
realized that I'm supposed to have disadvantage on stealth checks because of I think my armor. So
'Cause-
do I just roll once then?
Yeah. When you have advantage and disadvantage, you only roll the one time.
Okay.
So I wanna
will do that
stay-
from now on. So
I want to stay far enough away that I can kind of see what they're doing before I sneak forward because I have no faith in my stealth abilities.
Before we all go, I cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
Okay. That
Everybody
might-
gets to add +10 to their stealth roll.
Oh, dang. All
Sweet.
right.
I
Okay,
got-
so I'll do a little better.
14.
14,
28.
28,
27.
27,
18.
18. All right, so you all do pretty well. And as you guys are stealthing, you guys come to an open room. And in the open room, let me go ahead and there is a little antechamber, and there's not much going on there. Like, you just kind of like, oh, all right, this is fine. But then as you come to this open space, you notice that it goes on, and you hear this dark, deep breathing, just.
Oh.
And it
Do I recognize it?
roll me a
don't
history
know.
check.
Alright, dumb Tolan, do it. Oh, it almost was a 4 and it like tipped. It's an 18.
Oh,
I'm
no.
real proud of my boy.
Oh, nice.
As you are going through the room, you what was the number again? I'm so sorry.
18.
18. It sounds like a very large, very loud Mama Kobold.
Explain for me, because I don't know what that is.
So a
Like,
kobold.
out of character.
So where we see a dragonborn like Tolan, think very small, very like goblin size, right? Like 2, maybe 3 feet tall. They have a propensity for stealing things. They are oftentimes minions of large dragons, and they oftentimes help dragons maintain and keep up their horde.
Ah, okay.
And as you come to the edge of this room, you see on top of a pile of scraps of fabric and warbler and foam and broken sewing machines and tools and everything in between is a sleeping Mama Kobold. Quite large, about 8 feet tall.
So I want to say that Tolan like explains that to you guys because he thinks kobolds are adorable because they're like mini versions of him.
Oh my gosh.
Vindictus, they're goblins, but little raptor versions.
Yes.
That is freaking adorable. That I want one.
So, with your stealth, the Mama Kobold, who is about, again, 10 feet tall, has not noticed you and is doing its best dragon impersonation. What would you guys like to do?
Tolan is beside himself, quietly squeeing at how adorable that is.
Shh.
Is there any sign of another one?
Roll me a quick perception check.
14.
14. It doesn't take long. As you are investigating the space, you do see a smaller one come from the back and grab some clothes that you guys saw, the dark cloak, your supernatural sweater, Rain, the Luna skirt, and starts just piling it back onto the back end of this scrap a pile of cosplay detritus.
Oh boy. Well, should we like group huddle up and figure out what we want to do?
Okay. Group huddle
I'm gonna
in this room.
group huddle.
All right. I could crouch down and pretend to be one of them. Kobolds speak Draconic, right?
It's a great idea, but let's put it on the back burner. Do we have any others?
They do speak Draconic, to answer your question.
Okay. I'm gonna be a dragon. Because I'm big-ish. I mean, she's bigger, but
Do you want to try to talk to them?
yes.
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get to.
Okay. That's fine. I would rather let's maybe start with that and go from there. Because I mean, like, it's I want to help what's her bucket?
Gree.
Gree. I had it on a paper. I want to help Gree and all, but I don't know that we want to tangle with this for an old pile of junk.
It's not junk.
I mean, previous treasures.
It's still treasure.
Yes, but not to me.
It's gonna be a treasure for somebody new.
Sure. That's right, but it's fine. It's just stuff. And we are not stuff.
What if we go down one of the other tunnels? We could go ask the elf guy what like the kobold's like aim is, or we could like go down another tunnel and ask if we like find a kobold by itself. We could like.
I think he said it was hoarding. Like it just likes to hoard.
It's
Kind of just take
being
stuff.
more dragony.
Yeah.
But
I mean, let's see if we can reason with them. If you want to be our spokesperson, I guess.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Definitely
I have a plan.
going
I have
at
a
the
plan.
last of the order for this.
I have a plan. I'm gonna go. Oop.
Okay.
Token settings. I don't want you. Okay. I'm gonna sneak over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at this little guy and be like, "Hey, come here, come here," like real quiet, so I don't wake up the big one.
Okay.
Like a cat. Pss, 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 pss.
So you can see it like slowly climb over the table, and like it does the thing where like it moves a cup and the cup starts to roll, and like it catches it with its foot and just and then it like climbs down off the table, very lizard cat like, and then it comes over to you and goes, "Oh, hi.
Hey,
Who are you?"
I'm Tolan. Who are you?
My name's Monster.
Monster? That's a great name. That's better than mine. Do you guys know that you're hoarding stuff that was gonna be given away for charity?
Yeah, Mom told us to.
Okay. Does she just want to hoard it, or is she gonna use it?
She just wants to sleep on it.
Oh, okay.
I brought some of the stuff down last year, and I had a nice little cloak, and I was like, "Look, I'm a cosplayer." And Mom was like, "No, that is for me." And I haven't been able to cosplay ever since.
Oh no. Here, come with me over here. I have some friends.
Okay. Hi, some friends.
You're gonna have to translate for us. Tolan.
Oh, yes. So this is Monster. That's his name. And this is Rain and Draxel and Vea. And we're all cosplayers. He
And
wants to cosplay, but his mom hoards all the materials.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well. Would his mom be cool with us taking back the hoard of things?
no. And he speaks in common. No.
Oh.
That's not. That's not. No, Mom would not. No, Mom, no.
Oh.
No.
Like I said, guys, it's just like stuff. It's stuff people were gonna throw away, but I don't know. What do you guys want to do? It would be nice if it could go to the charity, but
It's a shame that she's not using them or even letting little Monster here use it.
Ex-Angel says, "What's hoarding therapy like in this realm?"
maybe we could help her hoard something else. Would
Yeah,
she
do
sleep
you-
on something else and we could trade?
Yeah, do you think she would let us give her a different pile?
What do you have?
We could. I guess we could bring something back.
Take off the tree scarf.
I don't really have anything.
I don't have much.
I have a blanket.
Maybe we could ask the other cosplayers and see if they'll donate stuff so that we could have some of it be donated for said Mama's Horde, and then like we could take maybe the more useful things and have them go to the charity. We could see if she could split it. What do you think, Monster?
I don't think Mom wants to give up any of it, to be honest. I think she thinks she's a dragon, and because she's so big, and I just wanna cosplay.
Well, what?
Maybe we should teach your mom that even dragons share. And I wink because I'm dragonborn.
I think that's a bold-faced lie, and I think you know that.
Well, I'm trying, so you can cosplay too.
Like, Rain is really not into, like, injuring people over, like, stuff, especially stuff people didn't want.
Well, I don't want to injure, so I'm trying to find another way.
So I wonder
Like
if we could get everyone to just, like, throw another thing into the pile, and then we can talk the new pile up.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we can
About, like, we weren't going to give these things up, and we were going to give those things up.
What if we cast, like, a magic sleep on her and just take the things?
And then when she wakes up, Monster might be in trouble.
Yeah,
Monster.
and anyone who stays at this AirDnD in the future.
Yeah. What if we make a pile of blankets? Because maybe she just likes soft stuff. I mean, there's like over like tools in there too, I guess.
There's like a seam ripper stabbing into her.
Yeah, I don't know why she likes that one so much, you guys, but like the broken sewing machine, there's a leather sewing machine in there that I think is still kind of good, but I don't
Someone's
know.
looking like.
Oh, man.
Okay. Maybe a pile of blankets with rocks.
I mean, everybody's
Really
already
nice rocks.
here. I don't know that they'll be able to dig up any more stuff to give away, so I think we're stuck with either taking it back or giving up on it.
Monster,
Yeah.
have you thought about having your own secret horde?
And his eyes just like get dinner plate size and just jaw hits the floor. I can have my own horde?
Yeah. And then you could cosplay.
What? Oh gosh. I don't know if I can handle that. My brain is not big enough to handle that. I am small brain. I am very small brain. I'm so
You're
sorry.
very smart. You're very smart. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to have a big brain to do cosplay.
Hey, we're all right here. Hey.
Want that on a bumper sticker. Very smart to cosplay. Maybe it's better if you're not.
And then you wouldn't overthink everything.
Right? This kid's got an advantage.
So, if we're gonna help start your own horde, maybe you could help us sneak the things back out, and maybe you can pick like a few of them, and then we can take the rest back to go to charity. But those few of them could go in your horde.
Oh goodness. I like this idea a lot.
What do you think will happen if we're sneaking this out and your mom wakes up?
She gonna try and bite you.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But
So,
like
cover his eyes and be like, we might need to.
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna be a little upset. I'm little, I'm not dumb. I understand what means. You're gonna have to get her some breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're...
Do you still have that bunny?
Oh no! No, I let it go outside. It belongs.
knew
I
it was an
knew this was
important
going to
plot
come back.
point.
I knew it was going to, and I didn't want bunny murder on my hands. So I let it go.
Way to like regift a gift. Rain. Can't even do that with a straight face.
It's not so much regifting as
Or
giving it back its life,
return a
but
You returned
I
the
was-
gift to the store.
I can see that logic, but maybe we should talk about this later.
Okay. So what are we gonna do?
I think our best option is to try to sneak it back out.
And maybe start with like the smaller things that are less likely to wake her up.
Maybe the stuff that's not broken. She can keep the broken stuff. Right?
Sure.
Like the
Yeah.
broken sewing machine, probably not gonna get fixed. But we could maybe get the leather one.
Are you going to hoard the leather one, Tolan?
No, I'll donate it.
Are you getting those hoarding vibes?
Oh, that's racist.
You don't have to be dragonborn to want to hoard things. I mean, look at my bag of holding. Jeez.
Oh,
On
that's
this
so
week's
good.
episode of Extreme Hoarders.
Oh boy. Rain's just done. He's just gonna like stand in the back. Okay.
All right. So is the plan to go and try and steal the stuff back?
Yes.
I
Think so.
guess.
Lee.
All right. It's still within the hour, so you still have the oh man, I forget the name of this every time. The shroud?
Pass without a trace.
Pass without a trace. Thank you. So everybody go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
15.
15,
17.
17,
Oh, 17, because I forgot about the plus 10.
17. Ooh.
28.
Oh, do we still get the plus 10?
Yep, you still get the plus 10.
Then what did I say?
You s-
15.
15.
So 25.
25. So you all just quietly move in, and Monster is like biting his little claws, and he's just, I don't know about this, you guys. I don't know.
I look back and I wink at him.
You all pick up like just like a random handful of things, and like you're like slowly pulling it back. Everybody go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay, good, because...
Oh, well, that didn't go well.
Oh, I'm just leaving it at that. That was a nat 20. Dude, Tolan's kicking butt on this.
So nat 20, Rain, you said what?
4.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Okay. Faya?
15.
15.
And
I got me some fumble fingers.
Well, as you are starting to pick everything up, Tolan like makes eye contact with you and does like hand gestures and like starts pointing out the areas that are not holding a lot of weight, and you are all able to pull something away and not wake up the mama kobold. And you get like a good bunch of stuff. Tolan, roll me just a natural, actually a percentile. Let's see if you are able to pull out the leather sewing machine.
Okay. Okay, I need help. Which one's the percentile?
It's the 2 10s.
So both.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? There. Both of these?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. 52.
52. You are able to get the sewing machine, the leather sewing machine. It's bulky, but it's got enough space that you can like put your arm through it, and you got like a handful of clothes with your natural 20, and you're like helping guide people, like picking up lots of stuff. And Monster even comes in at one point, and he does okay. He gets like a few of like the loose fabrics, and like some of them rip ever so slightly, and you all just kind of freeze. as like that rip, and then he pulls the rest of it out, and like he starts like waddling quickly out of the area. What do you guys do?
I'm also gonna cast Unseen Servant so I can carry extra stuff.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Go ahead, roll me another sleight of hand with advantage.
Dude,
Okay.
that's a dope spell.
19.
So like you're very cautious at the first, and then like once you kind of get the hang of it, you pick up a big bunch of it and you just throw it into the unseen servant's hands, and you guys are as far as you can tell, you've taken out like a good chunk of whatever she was laying on. Now it seems to be like the broken stuff, the smaller scraps of fabric, less that you could work with, less that other people could work with as well.
Yeah. I like take the tree scarf thing and also put it in her pile.
Now who's regifting?
Oh, what?
All right, what are you doing from here?
I think we're gonna head back with our goods.
Monster. What?
Yeah.
What do you want from this pile? He gets first dibs. He is one of those. This should be getting stuff from something.
Do
like
we have to
this.
do this in front of my mom?
No, we can do it in another hallway. Let's move.
Okay. So he leads you back, and in the interest of time, he leads you back to a space that's like solely his own with a low roof that his mom wouldn't be able to fit into, and you can see these channels in and out of this little area, and like it's very obvious that these channels lead throughout the rest of the house and the dungeon itself. And he goes,
Oh, cool.
"Well, I'm really into this one show called Berserk right now,
Oh,
and Casca's my favorite." And I saw some armor. Can I be Casca?
Yes.
definitely.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And like he takes like the little foam armor that's very clearly like
Aw.
it may have been like an arm piece on some larger person, but it's perfect for a torso piece for Monster. And Monster's like, ah, nah,
I'm like crouched over and just it's so cute.
I am the commander of the White Hawk Brigade. Ha!
Yes,
Ha.
you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Now
So-
what?
So,
I-
Monster, is there anything else from this pile that you want to add to your hoard? You may take all of those, and then we'll put all the rest back. And in the future, what you should do is take anything that doesn't look like it's usable, give it to your mom, and that way you can still satisfy her. But if you see something that you like, I think it's okay if you take
So
it.
just like just sneak it away.
Yeah.
Okay. I could be a big brain about that one.
Big brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Big brain.
I
Okay.
believe in you.
I think, I mean, if it's all right with you, Tolan, I would like the leather sewing machine.
I thought you would say that. I was hoping.
I'm
you would say
kidding.
that.
I can make a joke.
Oh,
It's
oh,
okay.
I wanted you to have it.
No, you should have
Dang,
it.
I
I
was
don't
excited.
want to make a leather anything. I don't have fingers and like for it. Like it's they're claws.
As
I
big
don't
as he is.
exactly. Yeah, and I've got sharp. I just poke straight into the leather. It's fine. I'm fine. Don't. I was joke. I was joke. You have it. Tolan, have it.
Okay.
And
okay.
Rain will like pat him on the shoulder and be like, "It was very charitable of you to offer, but let's go."
Okay. So you guys head back upstairs, and a couple of the other cosplayers and people that were hanging out are like, "Hey, is everything okay? It's like 2 a.m. What happened?"
Solve the mystery.
Long story, but why don't we? Is there a place we can like put all of these where they will be safe till they need to be dropped off, or?
And Gree's like, "I can put him in my carriage. It's locked up. We should be good there."
Why don't we do that?
Okay. And everybody kind of helps. They grab some bundles from you so you're not carrying all of it, and your unseen servant doesn't have to like just magically carry everything. And they lock it back up, and they're like, "This is way more than what was on the table originally, but this is awesome. Thanks so much. Like I think a lot of people are gonna really benefit from this. You guys, what what was all down there? You said it was a long story, but like,
A
Well-
new cosplayer.
awesome. That's
what
cool.
it says.
Cool. I'm happy for you.
Cree has gone like up a level, but only while drunk.
You guys get kind of wind down. You rest up. The morning comes and everybody's getting some fantastic breakfast. There's sausage. There's eggs. There's bacon. There's coffee. There's orange juice. There's milk. There's breakfast cereals. There's Frosted Flakes because
Oh boy.
that's a reference from earlier. And Bree kind of has like these very thin sunglasses on. She goes, I drank way too much last night. Did I tell a story about the guy who bought my Phoenix cosplay off of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rain will like gently push over a cup of coffee and try to play nice. And
Thanks.
maybe like a nice little plate of greasy food that should help with the hangover.
Oh, thank
Some
you.
protein.
Yeah.
You're not so bad, you know? And she sips the coffee and she kind of smiles at you in that like, I can't make eye contact for very long, but I appreciate you smile.
It's okay, Rain doesn't want to make contact very long. I'll just push that over and then like scoot away.
So Tullin's grandma comes by the next morning and she's got a little paper crown on and she goes, "Did you guys have the best time?"
Oh my gosh, we did. How about you, Grandma?
Okay, so me and the other grandmas of past adventures and whatnot, we got together and we told just adventuring stories. You know how great that is, just telling adventuring stories? And then I got to brag about my grandchild, Tolan, going around exploring the world, but not doing anything but making costumes. You know how cool that is? It's very unique. I love it. It's great. And I'm proud of all the rest of you too. Draxel, how's your Trek star coming?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Good?
I've been reading up.
Good. I'm so proud of you. Vea, Rain.
Tolan's like behind him, like doing this thing, and he's like, do it.
Drexel,
Yeah.
what's your favorite ship?
His favorite ship or his
Yeah,
favorite
what's your favorite ship?
The Kobayashi Maru.
Close enough. I'll take it. You can sit next to me on the way back, bud. How about that?
Okay.
So you guys pack up, get into Tullin's grandmother's cart, and you drive off exploring one more night. Now with the longest night behind you, having nothing but potential, nothing but new opportunities before you, opportunities for failure, opportunities for success, and more light in your lives. And that will end our Last Lights holiday special.
Aw.
Yay!
That was so cute. So were all the like extra things on the table, they all from listeners?
So yeah, the ones after you guys dropped stuff off, they were all from listeners,
Aw.
either in the
Aw.
chat or on our Facebook page, the Cosplay Stitch and Scene group. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for helping participate and like letting us know. And yeah, this is like something that I've always thought about in the sense of like holidays, because I'm not big on the commercial holiday. So it's just like
Mhm.
what's where a New Year's resolution happens. I don't like making those because it's like I'm always changing. What I think I need to do tomorrow is gonna change when I actually hit tomorrow, right? So
Yeah.
the idea of giving something up of like, hey, I'm not doing anything with this. It's time to move on. Let's do it. Let's try something new and like allow myself to move on from that. So yeah, thank you, audience. Thank you, you guys. That was fantastic. Yeah, that was.
No, I
that
love
was
that because
you.
it has like the person like has room for personal growth
Mhm.
with it giving up things that you're not going to be using anymore, but it's also good for other people to use to grow because then they can pick it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
kind of like Lent, X Angel. Kind of like Lent. It's just a little bit more personalized. And it's not just like for 40 days. It's just I'm giving this up until either I need to come back to it or I address it again. Yeah. So that was the holiday special. Woo!
Yay!
It's all so cute.
So if y'all that tuned in today want to get to see all the like live ridiculous video on the regular or live while it's happening or go back and watch some, you can join our Patreon, which is patreon.com/cosplaystitch.
Cosplay Stitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also make sure that you go follow all the people that you see on the screen right now. You can follow Pannon at Pannon, Jazzy at Crimson Nova, Dustin at Skysteel, at VFire at VFire Cosplay, and if you want to follow me at The Crest Sphinx, that's all Instagram. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We all hope that your
Yay.
holiday is something special, and it's scary right now, so just give yourself some time to love yourself, and that's my message for you.
And I hope we
Yeah.
brought some cheer with this to everybody today.
Yeah.
Yay. I can't believe you wore that the whole time.
It's not that bad. It really
Yeah.
isn't.
Not? Okay.
Nice.
The worst part is when it gets in my mouth because like it's
Yeah.
wig hair, you know, it's synthetic.
It's cheap wig hair.
Yeah.
So next stream is what, January 3rd?
January 6th, I think.
6th. Okay.
6, 'cause
Oh no,
we're-
you're right. It is the 3rd.
Okay,
Oh.
January
Ah.
3rd. Are we gonna get to see you in like full raiment?
Yes, I will make a point to wear my new D&D uniform.
Excellent.
Yes.
I love it.
Right. All the more reason to tune in.
All the more reason to go to our patreon.com/cosplaystitch at $5 a month. Thanks again so much, you guys. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Jazzy and Dustin, for joining us and being a part of this. And I hope for all of you, all of your roles may be exciting. Bye, everybody.
Yay! Bye. Happy holidays.